Hey, this is Tom with Lindsay Mountain Ranch. We're doing morning chores. I thought we were recording earlier, and apparently we weren't. So we just got the bottle babies fed, using our bucket system with the nipples on it. Got a pallet with two T-posts in it, and that works pretty good for feeding them. So they're going to town on that. Got feed, mineral, water, so they're doing good. Check the fence. It's good. It's up at 5,000 volts, so it pulses, so it's not a constant 5,000s, in case you were wondering. But now we're on to feed the pigs. All right, so we've got our lumber over here to do our stalls. Rough sawn that we bought from a homestead over in outside of Potosi. So we got 170 something there, I think, right now. So we're getting close to being ready to start that, or 130, ready to start that project. I'm going now back here to feed the pigs. We need to rotate them as well. Grass is turning green everywhere. Back there is really green. That's where we had the uncontrolled burn. All right, the hogs, got 3 of them. That's good. They're all looking healthy, moving. So we'll feed them and water them. Looks like they got a fair amount of water, so that's good. Got the goats over there. We need to move them. Let's see. There we go. All right. There you go. So this is our IBC tote. It's about 275 gallons. Got a little pump on top of it, and it just runs it right into the water pail there. We top it off every day. In the heat of the summer, we'll actually use a 55-gallon food grade drum down there and set it up. It's got nipple waters on it to where they can all drink it, all 3 of them at the same time on it. But we feed them, I think it's 12% commodity mix once a day. They get to eat. We rotate them. I need to rotate them again here. And I'm moving them down the fence line. I try to keep them out of my fields because you can see how they churn it up. But I'll take the tractor, come back through here and smooth this out after I move them. I really need to have them up there, up in the closer to the fence line to where they can really till that up and all that brush. But I kind of want to move all of them, the goats with the dogs, with these guys in this back field because it's too far away from the house. Once it gets back there, I really can't hear anything as far as the dogs. With them here, I can still kind of hear them because of the guardian dogs. So, but once I get them back there, they're kind of on their own. So I want to move them all together, and it's a lot of work to move these fences around, even though it's pretty simple. I mean, it's just fiberglass posts with electric fence poly wire, they call it. Pretty fast, pretty simple to set up. But still, it takes time, and like stuff like this, this low-hanging stuff, I've got to cut it out of the way so I can get in there, and it's not the fence. But the whole idea is to have the fence lines cleared out clean the place up. But you know, like I've said before, we've only been here 6 months, so. All right, so yeah, it just plugs and unplugs, and this little trailer, it's pretty handy. This thing, you gotta run it back into this because it likes to keep draining, even though you empty out the hose. All right, so yeah, the hogs are good to go for the day. Like I said, I need to move them. They were down there further. They've been here for a couple of weeks, I think, so I need to move them on down here, but I gotta get the chainsaw out and trim these low-hanging trees. Next up are the dogs and the goats. Yeah, I need to get the goats moved. This is a big job though, because the dogs are, especially these puppies, they're kind of wild, and you know, they've been trained, they've grown up in this netting, and you know, they get out and they're going to be hard to catch because, you know, they're a livestock guardian dog. That's what they do. They're not used to being petted on too much. Hi guys. Hello Daisy. So we topped their water off, checked their feed. Ooh, can't run that in there. You gotta watch this thing's on. So so this is get off that. It's a process we do a couple of times a day. Sorry about the video quality, but without having any carriers or anything, that's kind of what we got. So yeah, we topped all the water off, check these guys' feed. This is, hey fellas, it's supposed to be, hi fellas. It's supposed to be goat proof. Oh, and they're out of feed. Doggone it. All right, I'll have to come back up, guys. I didn't bring any dog food, so I'll have to come back up and feed them. So that's a waste of time there, you know. So the goats are, they're ready to be moved. They've got this eaten down pretty good, so they'll get moved back here to this other side, but you can't have them, you see all the goat droppings here, you can't have them eating in that stuff because of parasites, so we got to keep moving them, you know, to avoid them getting worms and that. But they'll go to this stuff. But like I said, it's still early in the season, so the grass isn't really growing real fast, so we can't have these goats, they'll eat it down to dirt. So we got to move them fairly often, more so than the rest of the animals. And they're really better up in the brush. That's really where you want to use them at. What? Hi fellas. What are you doing, butthead? Oh yeah, hi fellas. All right, come on boys. Hi Daisy, how you doing, baby girl? Daisy's our Pyrenees. She's the trainer, she's the teacher. Now down, you're gonna knock me down now. You're too big for that. Right now we just got a small flock of goats, not the ones we really want, not the breed. Those are pygmy or Nigerian dwarf dwarf, I think. Hey buddy, get down. And so we really like the boar goats. They're a meat goat, they put on a lot more weight. And with the goats, they're not pets, they're livestock. It's all about them gaining weight. And those guys there, they don't gain the weight from one. So when we moved, we sold all of our livestock for the most part because we didn't want to have to move them when we made the move from Festus down to here. So we were having to move them, rotate them every day up here in Festus, and it got too much while we were waiting to get this deal done. So, and we weren't sure if it was going to go through because of various obstacles and that. So we bought them from the auction, livestock auction when we got here. I mean, we got, you know, we had a couple of them had babies, so that was good. We got a little bonus, but we lost a couple too. But anyway, today we really need to get these guys moved because, you know, this is where they were at before. You can see the difference. They were over here several weeks ago and it's already come back. Hey, stop. You don't chew on that. All right, so that's enough of water. All right. Kids. right, guys, I'll be back with some dog food. All right, so the other thing we do, I've already fed the calves and the chickens. I thought I was recording, and apparently I wasn't. Go down here and water the cows. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I mean, just feeding, we typically have to feed twice a day, like the bottle babies. So just doing that alone takes up a fair amount of time. And then, you know, the rest of the animals, we do them once a day in the morning here, like we're doing. But just doing that takes a fair amount of time. And then you throw in, you try to get some other tasks and chores done. Like I've got maintenance on that thing, on that shelter I need to do, the roof. But, you know, and I do it all myself. Diane, my wife, she's a city girl. She's not really digging the country life. She's doing pretty good, but with it settling in, but she's not going to jump out there and help, you know, water or anything too much, so, which is okay. I knew that when we moved out here. So this is where the cows were at a couple of weeks ago, and it's come back nice. Now they're over here. I got to move them too. I've got enough hose to reach over there to that waterer. I've already fed these guys. I thought I was recording earlier. Oh, I wasn't. Definitely going to get a carrier for this. This is hindering my ability to get my chores done in a timely fashion. Yeah, come on. Hang on there. All right, let's see. Sorry about that. Dang. The video quality is gonna suck. All right, so we'll fill that one up and top it off. So these guys, we got to move them too. We can spend a whole day just moving animals. So, you know, it involves moving all these posts. These guys here, we've had them, well, excluding the little guy there, Charlie. These two bigger ones, we've had them since October of last year. And they were about Charlie's size when we got them. Not as healthy as Charlie. Where are you, buddy? Huh? No, not as... What? I'll get your nose. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Yeah, so they've done really well. We weren't sure they were going to make it. They were bottle babies and really sickly. Especially this one. I think that was the one. I can't tell them apart now. I used to be able to, but... And Charlie, we got him around the week between Christmas and New Year's. Got him from a farm, though. He didn't come from the sale barn like these two. So he was healthy. He's done really well. He didn't seem to be growing much, though. But hopefully he'll bring it on here, the growth spurt on here. What's the matter, buddy? Hi. And we got the cats yelling at us, so yeah, we'll move these guys either to the side here next door or straight down. One way or the other, they got to be moved. But no, Charlie's got a messy butt. Solid, but it's a mess. But yeah, they've eaten this down pretty good, so we wanted to give it a chance to rest and come back. What, you're not done? You're not done getting petted on, huh? How's that? There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right, folks. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. Appreciate you hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.